All right, we are back. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Let's see, music's a little too low. We're gonna copy after first take and have a very gentlemanly Wednesday after the Nuggets' gentleman sweep of the Lakers. We are feeling fine and classy over here. Music is setting the tone. And as Wild says, we're tapping the ivory keys. No, we are having a good Wednesday though. Music, the song just kind of felt like that intro. But yeah, good Wednesday, good day, good week. We are back. We are working on our swamp thing again. So we're kind of actually looking like it. I just realized with the color shirt, it's the exact color that he is. But yeah, we're going to be inking it out today. So what that means is exactly what it sounds like. We're going to be using our dip pen, our dip ink. We're kind of debating as to add color, just like a little bit of color first. I don't want to, but there's that 1% of me that does. So I don't think we're gonna. I think we're just gonna kind of, again, have focus, have fun, and focus on our line work, focus on really being loose with our dip pen, maybe messing up places, splattering places, smudging, sketching, cross hatching. We kind of really want to practice with our dip pen and focus on lots of different marks for this piece, right? It's a super fun, messy, quick sketch ink drawing, a classic style almost, where it's like super fast, not fast, but just like inked out and dip pen and ink and smudged and all that fun stuff. So not messy, but fun. So yeah, that's the plan for the day. We're not going for a full session again, just because again we're kind of tailing out here as we're cleaning up the week. We have a lot to get done, but we're gonna go something at 3, so probably till 2-ish, depending on the stream's going. We might end up 2, might end 2:30. We'll see. We'll play that by ear, but it's not 2 or 2:30 now, so let's get into the work. All right, so like I said, we have all of our inks. If you saw in the intro, here I'll start. We have all of our sorted inks, all of the inkies. We're only gonna use one though. Those just look good, right? They just look cool. We're gonna use just black. We might use some of those. We'll see. I'm gonna move this. Part of me wants to go in with marker on like a highlight and then a dark edge only, but I'm not going to, because again, I don't have it resolved like I want to in my head. So I think I don't like resolving things on the paper, on the canvas. I like kind of getting it done mentally, right? And having a vision of what it should look like. So the one part we haven't figured out yet is how to get rid of the bubbles. Well, that didn't work at all. I feel like they just settle, but then like once they settle, I'm nervous that I have to shake it up again. I guess we are actually going to be using 2 inks because this is the deleter paper. Oh boy, I just tilted it. Because this is our deleter paper, we're going to be trying the deleter black ink as well. So that's what our white ink is. This is actually my favorite white ink. I think a lot of people's favorite white ink. I don't know about that. I can't specify for that. I know it's a popular, good white ink. But it is the deleter white ink. So we figure we might as well check this black ink out as well. We've used them both a little, and I can't remember which one I prefer. So I feel like I like the deleter more, but we're gonna try both. Yes, we prepped our tip, so we washed it. Like, I forget what it is. Hot water and soap, maybe. Maybe alcohol, maybe a low-level alcohol too. And then we actually clean it with spit too, because I guess the acidity of our spit will clean it. We did a little research, whatever. But again, we need the ink to settle. Which that part, I don't know. There has to be a trick. What gets rid of... I feel like a soap or something, but I don't think you can put soap in. Do you think I have to wash the like pen in between the inks? Probably not, right? I know it doesn't work as well. You can see the bubbles. I know it doesn't work like that. I mean, it does, but even on the back side, you won't be able to see it. It's just like all bubbles, so no ink's flowing, right? This much I know. Q man, why did the Mexican guy go to see a therapist? Why? To deal with Hispanic attacks. Oh my, where do you even learn these? That's really good because as you say it, you hear it. Simple but effective. Oh, it's very effective. Ink is not working for me. I always end up just covered. The biggest reason I don't like dip pens is because I end up covered in ink. If I poured in something, that would work, right? Probably not. Sure did. All right, that's beautiful. Let's get into it. There we go. Good. You good? Living the dream, man. How you doing? Living the dream. See what we can get done here. How did the pop-up go? It looked cool as heck. It was good, man. It was fun. It was a good weekend. It was a little chillier, which was a bummer because we were outside. So we had to warm up quite a bit, but it was actually very fun. Solid day. Solid day. Looked cool as heck. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. How you be? Is the question strong like me after I've stood up from the... Oh my god. That's very menacing. I think that's far more intimidating than the actual drawing, for sure. after dropping the kids off at the pool. Oh my God. Instantly made this one of my least favorite pieces of artwork. Now I'll never enjoy it. Then goes at a cool or ripping it. You're a sick fuck. It's a tainted painting. Put like a toilet, just like something down here with a big Q on the toilet. You're fucked up. Master of John. Good God. Oh my God. No, I just can't. I'll never look at this the same now. I can't even like talk about my process when I just oh God. What concert did you see? feel like you see a lot of concerts. You're a little party animal, huh? Oh, she's home early. Hey, baby. Two robbers robbing a liquor store, and one said to the other, "Is this whiskey?" The other says, "Yeah, but it's not." That is good stuff. Cool band called. I thought the first part, I thought Two Robbers was gonna be the name of the band, and then I was like, oh no, he's not. That's not it yet. Cool band called Kula Shaka. They were huge in the 90s, followed them right to their career. Very cool. They're like a lot of bands. Took a poll yesterday, found out 100% of the people in the tent were upset. I don't know if that's a joke or part of the... I was going to repeat it as if it's a joke, but I don't know if that's a joke or you're telling me that you actually took a poll and people at the concert were upset. Oh, I get it now. See, I didn't know if that was part of what I didn't know. Oh, yeah, okay. How do you? Oh my God. Weird. Yeah, no, I got it. Holy shit. Where do you like... Oh no, that is fucking funny, dude. I like that. I like that one a lot. I'll probably use that one. I like the pole one. I got fired from his job as a road worker for theft. I couldn't believe it when I get home all the time. I knew that's where that one was going. I love that. I like the 10 one the most. I don't know. The panic attack one is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you know what I almost said, which is wouldn't have been bad, but it also wouldn't have been. Would have been confusing. That guy's panic attacks. Said to the waitress, can I ask you a question about the menu, please? She slapped me across the face and said, the men. That one's fucking awesome. Holy shit. That I think that's definitely one of my favorite. That is very funny. And I don't even know why, really. Someone's tracking your focus. No, I love the jokes are awesome. No worries, dude. I'm just having fun sketching here. I have no qualms. I never dislike jokes. Well, because that's a dangerous statement. Who the character be? It is Swamp Thing. The clever name. Swamp Thing from the DC universe. Kind of started last week for Earth Week. And I really liked the pose until today, too. This is found dip pen, like proper old school, yeah, buddy. Just a little, just dip it in the old inkwell. It's pretty fun. I think it's still one of like the favorite, like preferred tools for a lot of illustrators today, actually. Because you can just get such controlled lines. Even with all the digital work, it's one of those things that just like people still love. I mean, my description and it being the Swamp Thing is not lost on me. I know that's why. I totally thought that was part of why you were saying it. It's not lost on me. Oh my god. I thought that was part of why the comparison was being made, you know? Hard to regulate the weight of lines. It's not felt brush, but it's solid. It's easier. Much easier to control the lines versus a brush. Because it's just pressure. Because it actually just kind of, it's, if you go fast, it'll be skinny. If you press and go slow, it'll be much thicker. So it's actually much easier to control the lines versus a brush pen that if you're not very specific, you kind of get like that main weight. And because it's set up, the tip actually goes like this and it's two pieces, right? So picture that being like the nib. So as you press, it spreads out and leaves a bigger ink trail, or you go fast and it stays together. You can actually see it probably. Yeah, you can see it spread out like that. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's really, they're very nice. Obviously, it's tough because you actually have an ink pen and you can smudge and blah blah blah, and there's a lot of negatives, downsides to it, but it's not the mark making part of it, which is kind of the cool part. That's why it's still being used, actually. It's actually very cool. Thought it would be the opposite. Yeah, it's very interesting. And I had always used brush pens because I kind of thought the same until I sort of kind of started looking into it, right? So again, for these, I just have to go slower and I get a nice thick dark line, see? And you can really control like the level of values. Pretty fun. So here's me switching between literally Jekyll and Hyde. I feel like you've done this a few times too, which is funny. Let's see how I put that nice. You just kind of press a little slower marks, and it'll be a nice bold line. It's cool. They're very fun. Again, there's the cons are, again, you just have an open well of ink that spills. It smudges. It dries pretty fast, actually. Dries way faster than I had always thought it would dry. But I've spilt a lot of actual, like, full things of ink, and that's... My college comforter just, like, had a full, like, inkwell stain on it for, like, 5 years. So I was like, oh, that's fine. Spilled ink, but whatever. Like, I think a lot of this is already dry. Probably gonna mess it up. See, that's all, like, dry, which is crazy. That part was kind of a test. But yeah, that's what's surprising. Because it's an actual ink, it dries very fast for like a full, just like an ink, which is crazy. That always surprised me. I should have taken that in a little. Assuming type of paper plays a big part in the quality of the line. Need to be very absorbent, not absorbent to make it work. You almost don't want it absorbent and super smooth, because an absorbent paper will bleed. So like a watercolor paper. Well, to be fair, it actually is really nice. It's not bleeding as much as I thought it would at all. So maybe just smooth paper is the biggest part, because what happens is if it like catches, it'll spray ink. It'll kind of like bend back and splatter forward, right? I don't totally know how to make that happen. But again, if you picture like the nib being like this, and there's ink here, and you're going this way, right? And it catches on a ridge, it's gonna stay and kind of bend, and then snap forward and like splatter a little bit of ink. Just did that whole demonstration off the map, off the stream, I mean. But so the biggest thing is smooth paper. And that's one of the biggest complaints for these pens too. Is again, they're easy to control line weight, but they're definitely tough to And I don't know. I really enjoy it. I actually enjoy them much more than pens, than any pen I've ever used, which is wild to me. But there's, you know, I mean, again, it's only so convenient, right? I'm not going to necessarily bring this somewhere. So what happens is you kind of start drawing with a pen or whatever, but... I thought it would bleed much more on the watercolor paper, to be honest. But again, because it's, like I said, it just dries so quick, it just, boom, just must go down and kind of dry, which is really nice. Quality of the ink is going to be a big thing too, I would assume. Again, I'm using a good deleter, artist, illustrator ink. A poor ink probably does not dry as fast, right? And make it even more difficult. You ever study calligraphy? I'm a big fan. No, but I think it's incredible. I love like watching the videos of the shorts where people are doing the calligraphy. Calligraphy is awesome. My biggest thing is the reason I've never really studied it. Not studied, I shouldn't say. The reason I've never like kind of attempted it too much is because personally I just enjoy drawing, right? So I kind of like I have a calligraphy pen and stuff, and then I start like writing, and then I just start drawing. So I'm like, eh. So I very much enjoy watching it, which is funny. But I've never like tried it too much, because what happens is I just end up sketching or drawing, right? It is very cool though. Ariel's old roommate used to actually like study calligraphy hardcore, and she would like hand write these crazy letters. And have like a wax sealer. It was very cool. It was very, very cool. But yeah, she would like fully handwrite all these like full letters, and it would be like spaced, and it was cool. Oh, I'm just holding this pen uncapped. Steve Jobs, really? As a... like why people, I'm curious, go on. There is a go on. I believe I just covered that with ink. I'm pretty sure you don't want to put ink that high on the pen, which is wild, because it feels like the more ink you put on the pen, the better it should work. But it's quite the opposite. Based upon the clean lines and that makes sense. Obviously, I was gonna say I knew it's something like that, right? Sure. I don't know the limit of like how much I'm supposed to use it before washing it. I feel like I can use it a lot in like one drawing. I think if it's gonna like dry out, I'm supposed to clean it up, but because I think I'm using it a lot here, but I don't know. Let's come down a little here. Read the Walter Isaacson biography of Jobs. Fascinating guy. I feel like I started reading that back in the day. Or maybe I read Steve Jobs' book. Does Steve Jobs have a book also, or is that like the Steve Jobs book? Jobs must have a book of his own. I feel like I was reading Steve Jobs' book. Yeah, Steve Jobs is awesome, dude. I've always liked Steve Jobs, and like, just again, I totally think he's a fascinating, incredible guy. He was a fucking genius. He actually was a genius. A little bit of an asshole. Most geniuses are. That's what we like to tell ourselves. Hey, yo. Nah, you know. Work back here. It looks like Thanos. Got that similar chin, you know? We're in the car. He said hi to Olivia. Hi, Olivia. How's the drawing? Has she been doing any drawing these days? How's the iPad art going? Got start of the weekend dancing. Hey-o. That is incredible. Congratulations. Well done. Wow, that's very cool. Used to take some hip-hop lessons. Back in the day. Are you guys, did you have like recitals? Are you doing recitals yet? I'm not really sure how the dance world works. I'm a dance noob. Is it a class or like a full again, like performance recital type thing? Or are those one and the same? She does hip hop? No way. That's awesome. I love that. Very, very cool. Got highly commended and honors that recital. Hey, yo, that is incredible. Well done. Big congratulations. That's hard. That's very cool. Dance, any kind is not easy. And I mean, again, a full art form. It is certainly not easy to, one, just do, never mind do well. That's very, very cool. Congratulations. Ballet is also always, I actually love watching ballet. Very, very cool. Ballet is just freaking incredible. Can I say that? All dance is just insane. It really is. Again, it's just another one of those art forms that is beautiful to watch. Again, when somebody's just enjoying themselves and expressing themselves, it's very cool. Stick with it. That's what it takes. Easy to stop, but you gotta stick with it and enjoy it. Well, stick with it while you enjoy it. If you stop liking it, then, you know. I can't be one to say, you know, stick with it if you don't like it, but sounds like you really are enjoying it. Just over here scribbling pictures. Dancing would be a lot more fun. Too old these days. I feel like Quantum can break it down. Can your dad dance? Probably not. Nah, you got the beats, Quantum. She's a superstar. Very proud. I love that. That's incredible. So cool. Thank you for sharing too, because again, I love when people are, again, just any form of artwork I love hearing about. I love hearing about people enjoying themselves, enjoying artwork, creating, practicing something you enjoy. That's beautiful. Said she loves doing hip hop. So the real Slim Shady. I love it. Absolutely one of the best ever. 50 Cent would be another good one. Another great hip hop right there. I assume if she can listen to 50, I would assume she'd listen. She can listen to 50 if she's listening to Slim Shady. A little bit of a wild man. He's a little crazy. That's Slim Shady. Heck of an artist, though. A hell of them all American. That's from Ace Ventura. Sorry, movie. Movie quotes just kind of spill out. It's upsetting. A curse and a disease. What a blessing. Hopefully the clean version. Now we're just going in with basic lines, cross-hatching, shading it right out. Blending it out, right? A lot of guys come in and smudge this. I can't, I'm not there yet. My brain won't allow me to do that yet. I don't know. Wild stuff to me. Good head, fella. Homework time. We need to read our book together. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate both of you chilling, chatting, and hanging. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I'm going to be wrapping up here soon, too. Actually, I'm just doing a short one today. So I really appreciate you guys chilling for when I was here, man. Hope you guys have an awesome, awesome day. Keep up the dance, Olivia. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Enjoy your day, you guys. And you know it. Stay healthy and stay happy. Get your own little sign off there. Give you some pics on the Discord, no doubt. I will be taking a peek for sure, man. Not like actually, I feel like that's what, yeah, right. That's actually how it would be said. We're dyslexic, yeah. Yeah, I'm wrapping up here soon too, gang. We're just kind of going till right around 2 o'clock, which it is now. So we are wrapping up here. We're just doing a couple short ones this week. See how we're kind of trying and starting to turn that, right? That's kind of pushing away from us here. So again, all I'm doing to kind of make this a thicker line is just slow it, going a little slower and pressing just a little bit more. More than anything, it's actually the speed at how fast you work with these pens, though, is how you like fully control line weight. You can see how I'm squinting down to kind of just see the values, so I kind of see my crosshatches as like a light gray instead of seeing every line, right? That's kind of always a big process of using you know, dip pens or any type of pen and ink. Now I've just played a dangerous game. I put my hands in the ink, and I'm gonna put it right on the paper now. Right, actually, that feels like a good place to wrap it up here, too. Right, like 5 more lines here. feel like it's probably bleeding through. Wow, it's a really good paper. That is where we have to wrap it up here. Beautiful. That is right where we're going to wrap it up here. Pencil down. Putting it down. That's where we're going to wrap it up here. Here we go. Did I mess up my fingers? No, cool. Love that. All right, that's where we're going to wrap it up for today. Appreciate the love, gang. Came out fun. That's a fun little sketch. Nice pen and ink. It's kind of exactly what we were going for, so we're really happy with how that came out. Some nice bold marks. We have a nice, some really nice turns of form, just values. And time is just sort of all that, a little bit more time, if anything, to kind of just resolve some of this. But I also like the focus here. So I like that this drifts off into not as tight, right? So, yeah, that's where we're going to wrap it up. And we are happy with it. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. Last thing we have to do is actually kick this vine back. That's all. There we go. All right, that's what we're done. I lied. 3 more seconds. All right, that's it. That's it. Beautiful. Perfect. Very nice. This ink is black, not. I don't know where that reference came from. Nice. It's had to tone that all back, similar to our charcoal drawings. You only want your whites highlights, right? So even all this, I just scribble right over it, and it just kind of knocks it back just a little, just subtly. And that's a fun piece right there. As we're wrapping up, appreciate the love, appreciate the support. We'll be back Friday for one final stream before we take a little hiatus. We're going to be just taking a little break from stream for about 2 weeks, doing a little bit of soul searching, we'll call it. But no, we'll be back Friday. And again, last stream for about 2 weeks, then we'll be back again. But we'll be finishing up some stuff Friday. Color, probably, since we've done pencil, ink, and now maybe color, maybe gouache. We'll see. Good way to end it, right? And carry on to the next chapter. And yeah, until Friday, you guys, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Please smash that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content at any point, of course. And most importantly, above all, until next time, stay healthy and stay happy. Much love, gang.